Hello once again dudes, my name is Emil and welcome to another XHTML tutorial. In this tutorial we're going to be modifying the look of our website a little bit. So the first thing I want to tell you is that there's a few ways of doing it. But we're going to first be sure what an attribute is. An attribute turns root in Notepad++, which is this attribute, and they work on different things. Some attributes work on some tags and some attributes doesn't. But an attribute that works on the body tag is BGColor. Now this stands for background color, so if I change that to black, black actually, because it's already white, and save it and run it, uh, you'll see that yeah, it's black. That's pretty awesome. But hey, our text. Well, there's another attribute called color. So if we set it equal to white, and this is it's the color of the font, by the way. You might be thinking, well, now it's white. Nope, cause that attribute doesn't work here. So if we cut this and use it on the paragraph, you might be thinking, let's see, that might work. So if we want run it, nope. So what you need to do, you can see that this attribute doesn't work on this tag. So what do? We can see it highlights, so it got to be working on some tag. Well, sure, ladies and gentlemen, it does. There's a very awesome tag which let you modify all these kind of stuff. It's called font. So put a font tag on the paragraph tag, and let me tell you this, by the way. Whenever you're adding a tag, you gotta keep it in order. Like, if this is the one that's first, this is ending last, and stuff like that. So keep that in order. But in here, we can go ahead and add the color attribute, and I can tell you guys, if you run this in Google Chrome, bam, money. Alright, so you could just do this in a language called CSS, but that's for other tutorial series, like CSS actually, so I'm gonna keep it there. But with the font tag, you can have a lot of options for the text. You can also go ahead and say like, alright, so the size, which is the size of the font, maybe 5, and try to run this. See, well, it's bigger now. The biggest one is 7. Gonna add this and try to run that. See, alright, it's 7 now. That's pretty big. But there's another thing you can add as well. There's also face, which basically is an attribute that decides, well, what type of text do we want, the style of it. You can choose like Verdana. I don't know if that's how you type it. Let's see if it changed. It did. So you can just, if you have Word maybe, Word, where is it? There it is. You can just go ahead and try and find, all these names if you like, and just copy the name and put it into your face attribute. So I'm gonna be like, right. So what about a very cool one? For instance, Comic Sans MS. I like that. So you could just copy paste it. Gotta close down Word. And if you don't have Word, you can just use like Notepad and try to see. It works. All right. And the way you do it in Danish, it's called note block. But the way you do it in Notepad, oh God, here it is that you go ahead in format and choose font type, and just here you can see examples of it and look how it looks. So you can just copy the name from there. That's how it works there. So basically we have now modified the way our text looks. So that's pretty much it for this tutorial, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.